morning everyone, and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast and oracle reading. So as we do every week, let's pull some cards. Let's see what energetic weather we have this week, the influences it'll have, and the life hacks on how to navigate our way through it, and also what lessons we're learning in the process. All right, so let's pick a card. Let's choose a tarot card for the beginning of this week, Monday, Tuesday. We have the Queen of Swords. Now, if you look at this queen, she's sitting quite high up and she can see the bigger picture of everything that's going around her, okay? So this card is basically encouraging us to do is kind of zoom out, because I must admit today's energy feels very chaotic. Now, what is so odd is it's rainy and it's misty outside, and it's quite a cold, still very quiet day, but there's this erratic, almost discombobulated kind of weird all over the place energy, but there's stillness out there. Okay, but where you are and what's going on in your life, you might be feeling the same sort of like anxiety, erratic, weird sort of here and there energy. But the key here is take a step back, take a deep breath, center yourself, ground yourself. The analogy Spirit's giving me is of like we're sitting on a horse and it's galloping full steam ahead, but we've lost grip of the reins, okay? So it's like we need to take the reins back, take back our power, take back our control, and direct that horse life where we want it to go. And the best way to do that is to take a big step backward, see the bigger picture, take control, move forward. Now, also with this, I'm hearing Spirit say it can be very easy to feel triggered, right? And I'm hearing Spirit say, laugh it off, take in a little bit of a sense of humor here, have a little bit of a laugh. No need to get hysterical, because remember, in some way or form, everything always has a weird way of working out. Okay, so no need to stress and panic. All right, let's get some elaboration now from the wisdom of the oracle. Let's see what wisdom and guidance is here for us for the beginning of this week. Poised. You are ready. You are ready for all that is good, that is coming in your direction, for all that is new. You are completely ready now for great things. Now, I'm being reminded of we are now going into eclipse season. I think the first one is on the 17th. Which I think is tomorrow, which will kind of explain the feeling energy. Okay, and remember, eclipses are always course correctors. They put us where we need to be. So when I tune more into the energy of this poised card, they're showing me it's like they show me a roller coaster. So it's like you going up the roller coaster. You're at the top, you can see the bigger picture, you're like, oh, I don't know where this is going, I don't know what's going to happen next, and then there goes the roller coaster. I'm hearing Spirit say, hold on tight for the ride, because every intention, I'm hearing the last 6 months, okay, so over the last 6 months, go back to where you were 6 months ago. So 6 months ago is March. So whatever intentions or goals or what have you that you had back then, the work that needed to be done for that was the last 6 months. Now September, this eclipse, the energy we have starting now, okay, is it's like things are going to fall into place. Offers, opportunities, people, what have you, will come out of the blue to assist this course correction that we're on now. So, and I'm hearing Spirit say, just go with it. Like, you don't actually have to do much. Sit back, hold on, woo, and hold on for the ride, okay? Interesting energy for the beginning of this week. Okay, let's get some elaboration now from the Angels and Ancestors deck. Let's see what card wants to come out as guidance for us for the beginning of this week. Knight, be brave and honest. This is speaking about being brave. Look, I for one absolutely do not like roller coasters, okay? But anyway, for all intents and purposes, for the journey you're on now, hold on tight, be brave, be authentic. In other words, It's okay to feel a bit anxious about where your life is headed now. It's normal to feel like, woo, I don't know where this roller coaster is going. But now they're elaborating on that roller coaster analogy. A roller coaster is on a track, okay? And they're reminding us that that track that we're on it's being supported by God, source, universe, creator, spirit helpers, the energies that be, is the support. So in other words, that roller coaster is not going to go off track. It's got only pretty much one track to follow. And that one track that you followed is the intention that you set, okay? And that track is holding the roller coaster, it's holding you. So go with it. It's not going to break. It's not going to fall apart. Just go with it. Be brave. Be authentic about how you're really feeling. Be real. But most importantly, just be really brave. This is what you asked for, I'm hearing Spirit say. Okay, let's see. What do we have now for the middle of this week? Wednesday, Thursday. What energetic weather is here? We have the Five of Cups. Now, as we are on the roller coaster and we are going forward, that also means we're leaving a comfort zone of some kind, okay? And as we are leaving, but also if you're honest with yourself, you'll see that comfort zone was actually a little uncomfortable, okay? And I'm also hearing risks. So as we are now moving forward, they're showing the next 2 months. So mid-September, mid-October to mid-November is all this course correction going on. Okay, and in this course correction, we might have to walk away from uncomfortable comfort zones. Maybe you're leaving a job that is familiar, uncomfortable but familiar, for a new job. Maybe you're moving house. Maybe you're saying goodbye to your old house and saying goodbye to a new one. Whatever it is that you are releasing and going into the new of, we have to say goodbye to some of those things. And it can feel like, oh, but what if we don't get that again? What if my next job is not that great? Or what if my next home, my next partner, my next venture, what if it's not that great? They're saying if it wasn't that great, you wouldn't be going in that direction, would you? Right? So they're saying, let it go. Whatever it is that's been holding you back, let it go. Don't cry over spilt milk, okay? Remember, as we know, in order for us to bring in something new, we need to make space. We need to clear out the old. And as we're clearing out the old, it can feel depressing, sad. You might even feel angry. And that's okay. It's part of being authentic. Feel what you're feeling. But don't let those emotions stop you. Don't let them make you try get out of the roller coaster as it's going down. It won't end well. Okay? Just go with it and trust. Okay? Let's get some elaboration now from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Let's elaborate on the Five of Cups for the middle of the week. We've got exchanging gifts. This card comes up so often. Okay. Now, this card speaks about what are you bringing to the table of life? What are your gifts, your skills, your talents? What are you bringing? Okay. Be confident in what you are bringing, right? In exchange for what it is that you're wanting to get out of your journey ahead now. What are you bringing to the table? Okay, be mindful of your gifts, because they're also showing that a lot of us are going to become more aware now of hidden gifts and skills and talents that we actually didn't know that we had, or we'll feel the itch to express those hidden skills, gifts and talents in new ways. Okay. Now, I'm hearing the word multitask. So the analogy, the example they're giving me here is, let's say you have your day job, you love what you do in your day job and you've been doing it for a long time and you're really happy in it. And then you realize, hold on, but I've actually got this other talent that I'm good at. I actually really love baking, okay? I really, really love baking. And I feel the urge to do more of that, and maybe I could make a business out of that, you see? So gone are the days, it seems, and I'm seeing this a lot in my clients also, where gone are the days where we only did one thing and we were satisfied with it. Now it's like all these other talents and skills are coming to the fore to be used, and they're coming to the fore because somebody in the world needs it. That's why. We are never ever given skills, gifts, or talents that are not necessary. Okay? All right. Let's get some elaboration now from the angels and ancestors for the middle of this week. We get this card often also. The Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action in the middle of the week. Okay? So in other words, middle of the week, we might be thinking about what we've had to let go of, what we've had to release. I'm also hearing that the part of the releasing is also old stuff again. Remember, we heal in layers. Okay, so we're often going to get this energy of, oh, there's that old memory. I haven't thought about that in years. Oh, I just bumped into Susan. I haven't seen her in hundreds of years, and that's triggered some stuff for me. It just means you're getting a chance to look at it from a higher perspective, and you're getting to let it go now so that you can move forward, right? And be graceful in that. Be careful. I'm also hearing be careful of temper. Be careful of outburst. So this tells me Wednesday, Thursday, we're going to be feeling a little sensitive, okay? Don't take it out on anybody else, okay? Journal about it. Talk to a friend that you trust. Give it outlet for sure, but don't let it rule you and control you. Let it be, okay? You're making space, remember. Okay, let's see. What energetic weather do we have now for Friday and the weekend? We have the Knight of Pentacles. Slow but steady progress and movement. Okay. Now look at all the coins. So this will be to do with work, career, money, even property. Slow. I keep hearing slow and steady wins the race. In other words, if you're starting a new job, or if you're starting a new business, or you're growing and expanding an existing one, or if you're building a house, slow and steady wins the race here. Okay. I almost said slow and steady wins the process, but it's kind of the same thing. I'm also getting a lot of money energy with this. So this could be, maybe there's an inheritance coming, or there's a gift of money coming, or you've worked really hard and you're going to get a bonus. There's some sort of financial healing, I want to say. Financial healing, financial progress here for Friday and the weekend now as you go forward. But slow and steady wins the race. Notice he's walking, he's not running. Okay. Let's see what guidance is here now from the wisdom of the oracle. Never ending story, but I'm drawn to this also. We get this card often as well. Now these two, I had to, both of them called to me. So the never ending story, Friday and the weekend, is higher perspective, getting to see your story up until this point very differently. But I'm also hearing from Spirit an aha moment where we might pause on Friday and the weekend and go, oh, so that's why this happened like that, and that didn't work out, and that was a tower moment. That's why. It's to lead me to here. It's to get me from point A to point B. In other words, I wouldn't have this new life, new job, new partner, new house, whatever it is that's unfolding. I wouldn't have this goodness if it wasn't for this. You see? And I just heard my God say, can you see how everything always works out for you? Can you see that? Okay. And then straight along with that, we have happy, happy. Okay. Unlocking your own happiness, allowing yourself to be happy, and even to celebrate how far you've come and all of the achievements that you're now getting to experience in your world. All right, let's get even further elaboration from the angels and ancestors. What guidance is here, please, for Friday and the weekend? Shaman, trust in higher forces. Having faith and trust. Spirit always, always, always has your back. Okay? With this, I'm also hearing as you take one step towards the gods, they take 10 steps towards you. Remember, this is a partnership. You work in partnership with God, Source, Creator, Universe, your spirit helpers. You work as a team towards that common goal of yours. You do the work and you are rewarded. That's just how it works. Okay, so having faith here that you're on the right track, because they're saying come Friday and the weekend we might second guess Now we're on that roller coaster. We might second guess and think, is this even the right roller coaster? Okay, and they're saying no. That's just the never-ending story. That's the past rearing its head. That's just us doubting and questioning, and which is very human to do, right? But we're going to become very aware of how we've let our old stories rule our lives. You know, it's like, again, it's like a computer program that controls everything you say and do, right? We don't want to do this because I'm not good enough, because in my childhood this and that. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like now we've cleared up so much of that old stuff, and now we're actually progressing. But also, as we are progressing, because things have gone pear-shaped before, which was part of our learning and our experience, but because they've gone pear-shaped before, we might catch ourselves thinking, oh, well, now we're on this roller coaster, I can't control it, but it's going. So now I'm going to have an anxiety attack and everything, because I'm expecting everything to go pear-shaped, because that's what's always happened before. They're saying, no, we're in a different energy now. It's not going to be like that. Trust the journey you're on. All right, let's see. What do we need to surrender this week in order to have the best week possible? What do we need to surrender this week in order to have the best week possible? This one. Surrender to rest and sleep. To prevent burnout, slow down. Honor your need for quiet time and peaceful sleep in order to rejuvenate your mind, body, and your spirit. Now, with this, Spirit is saying our physical vessels are going to be under a lot of pressure this week. Because remember, we've been doing a lot of spiritual growth, energy growth. Energy moves like this. You can shift energy like this. But remember, the physical body is dense and it's heavy. And it takes a little longer to catch up to the growth our souls are making. Okay, so be patient with yourself and rest when you need to. Okay, spiritual growth is hard work, right? It's not for sissies. Okay, let's get some guidance now from the Gateway of Light activation. And let's see what our souls are up to this week. Where are we at this week? Let's pull two. Let's see, this one grabs me. Let's see which this one grabs me also. Okay, let's see what guidance here we have. Angelic frequency, you can wake us up. Angelic frequency, angels are here, you are safe. Potent connection. Now, as I'm tuning into the energy of this, I just feel like Spirit is going to make themselves more visible to us. The angels are going to make us much more aware of our presence this week, okay? Because we need the support. We always do, right? Let's read out its message, angelic frequency. Okay, the message of this card says, angels are drawing close at this time, so be open to signs and synchronicities that confirm this. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have upgraded your spiritual connection and your Let's start that again. It's important for you to know that through your actions, choices, and service, you have upgraded your spiritual connection and your frequency. Rejoice, for you may be rewarded with abundance and blessings at this time, and you be making choices that are not just for your own greater good, but for that of all those around you. Your guardian angel is with you now, helping you remember your infinite power and potential. Reach for the stars and trust that all the efforts you've been making, both internally and externally, will bring blessings and opportunities. The path you are on is aligned to your highest good, and the support you need is there for you. You are cherished by the angels. So this again is speaking about that roller coaster that we're on this week, okay? The support is there, the railings that hold it, your seatbelt, all the other things that support you on that. That's all there. You just need to hang on and hold on for the ride. That's all, okay? The next one is Sword of Light. Divine protection. There's a protection again, okay? Divine protection, cords cut, breakthrough energy. I love this. So this week is going to be tangible, okay? I'm hearing there's going to be a distinct before and after this week. The person you are, let's say on Friday, is not going to be the same person you were last week Tuesday. It's going to be that vast of a change, okay? Sword of Light. Where are you? Just listen to the rain. I love it. Look at it go. Okay, it says, when this card comes to you, know that it is confirmation that you're walking the path of light and responding to pre-incarnation soul contracts to make a difference on the planet. It is also a sign that you have the opportunity to sever connections to fears and limitations. Energetic cords bind us to situations, loved ones, and even the past. But you are in transition now and detaching from unnecessary connections, dramas, and fears. Know that there will be a great severing at this time, which is what this is, in the middle of this week. Okay? Letting go of the old, right? Know that there'll be a great severing at this time, and you might feel isolated for a moment as you'll be reconfiguring your circle of trust and moving into a life that is in greater alignment with your highest good. Know that the cords that bind you to loved ones and soul family will remain intact. It's only the lower vibrational connections that are being severed. Expect breakthroughs and doors of opportunity opening for you. If you feel strongly connected to Archangel Michael, know that his energy is with you now. And you can call on Archangel Michael pretty much any time you want to, with whatever you need. He's phenomenal. And I feel like this week is going to be, it's going to be huge. And I feel like that's why this day is, today, Monday, feels like, woo! It's like we're just strapping into that roller coaster chair thing, and now we're like, but this feels wobbly. I don't know if I like this. Okay, and then it's just a case of, all right, goodbye to the familiar drama, goodbye to all the nonsense that's been holding me back. I am tired, let's go. And you don't drive the roller coaster, remember. You just have to sit there and kind of try and enjoy the ride. Okay? And to trust the process, because you're being held, you're being supported, you're being directed. If you feel still feeling anxious and nervous, ask Archangel Michael. Just say, listen, dude, I need help here. And truth nuts, he'll calm you down. He'll remove the bonds of fear and all of that nonsense. Just ask for it, and it is done. It is just like that. So there you go. I hope that helps. We're in for quite an interesting week. Let me know in the comments below how this week unfolds for you. And thank you once again for being here, and have an awesome, amazing week. Sending you all so much love. Take care. Bye.